Hi, I'm Martin Cavanagh, DWP Group President of PCS, with an important message for our members who work in job centre buildings. You should by now be aware that PCS are consulting our members in a consultative ballot throughout the entire job centre network. This follows DWP's decision to extend face-to-face services to the public in job centres from April, forcing thousands of customers into our offices for benefit, fraud or NENO interviews, and thousands of our members back into their workplace before we believe it is safe. Throughout the pandemic, you alongside your colleagues elsewhere in DWP have showed that you can not only maintain but even improve the much needed services that we provide to the public. You have ensured that record levels of benefit have been paid when people have needed it the most. Some of the most vulnerable in society are seeing record amounts of claims for universal credit and JSA, and you have processed and delivered those to payment safely and securely throughout this period. Millions of customers are now interacting with DWP for the first time, never previously before having to use the benefit system. And the praise that you have quite rightly earned from those customers, from senior politicians including the Prime Minister and our own Minister, and from the media as well as your employer, is testament to the fact that you have stood up and delivered when it's been needed the most. Well, PCS are very clear that the way that you've worked successfully and safely for the past year and more is still the way to work. It is not necessary to open up our offices to more face-to-face interviews, to bring more of the public into those buildings. Until we have a full vaccine rollout, and until we've seen a sustained period of low rates of both infection and mortality, it cannot be safe to open the doors of our job centres to the wider public. And that is why PCS believe that the department's decision to extend face-to-face services right now is both reckless and unsafe. It places you, your families and the public at greater and unnecessary risk, and it must be stopped. Thousands of you have contacted your union in recent weeks with genuine worries about what this decision will mean for you and your families. Many with underlying health conditions who've been shielding for a year and more, terrified at the prospect of not only having to come into work, but the travel to and from the office, mainly using public transport and the inherent risks that brings, and saying that your employer is not listening to you. Well, now is the opportunity for you to make them listen by voting yes in the consultative ballot. The ballot starts today, Wednesday the 5th of May, and runs until Friday the 21st of May, and will be mainly online. If you've registered a personal email address with the union, you'll receive an email from today clearly identifiable as for a consultative ballot within DWP, and will allow you to vote yes. If you've not registered a personal email address, then you will receive a postal ballot paper, but you can still vote online using the security details included inside the envelope. If you've not received either an email or a postal ballot paper by next Monday the 10th of May, then you should request a replacement by emailing balloting@pcs.org.uk, identifying either your membership number or your national insurance number. The final date for replacements is Friday the 14th of May. I would urge you all to vote yes in this consultative ballot, to send a clear message to DWP and to the Minister that we will not allow them to play Russian roulette with yours, your families and the public safety. We have worked hard in the last year to ensure that you are kept safe. We still need to do more to ensure that safety is maintained during this coming period. Please vote yes in the consultative ballot, send the strongest message to the DWP and give your negotiators the ability to try and win a safety agreement for you. Please vote yes and take care.